What's going on, everybody? Welcome. And today, I want to share some good news and a good lesson. The good news is I received a promotion at my job. I'll be actually starting Monday, tomorrow. And I'm a little nervous, but it's a good nervousness. It's like a, anxious, curious one to see what, the next chapter is, right? The lesson is what's really the meat and potatoes of this video. The lesson is you never know who's watching. You see, when I got this promotion, keep in mind, I was actually asked to take this position. The position was empty and it needed to be filled. And I was one of, if not the first candidate that they thought of when they wanted to fill the position. Okay? So for them to come to me for a position that I actually didn't even know existed, to be honest with you, I didn't know existed, and for them to come to me and ask me if I wanted the position, and they pretty much gave it to me, it caught me off guard because the person that asked me, I honestly didn't even know that they even saw me working, that they even paid attention to me working, right? And that is where the lesson is. You never know who's watching your moves. You never know who's watching you go throughout your day-to-day life and how you maneuver and how you work, basically. You never know. You may just be thinking that you're at your job or you're performing some task or you're doing some deed or whatever it is. And you may not even be aware that people are watching you. They're watching you move. And when they see it's consistent, that's when the reward happens. Because, I didn't think that, like I said, I didn't know the job existed. I was just doing my job. I work hard, do what I do, handle my business, and I go home. That's it. But consistency builds reputation, good or bad. Whether you're consistently bad or consistently good, a reputation is formed by that consistency. And reputations travel. One person tells two, two tells four, four tells 8, 16, 32. You get the point. All because you are consistent. And like I said, it could be good consistent or bad consistent. Either way, consistency builds a reputation. But when you are consistent, people will base their judgments or their ideas of you from your consistent behavior. When someone is constantly working hard or diligent and they're grinding, they're performing at an optimal level consistently, that person will build a reputation, whether or not they know it, of this person is a hard worker, they're reliable. They always say the two best abilities to have is availability and reliability. If you are constantly available and if you are constantly reliable, you will constantly be rewarded. Or that's how it should be, at least. And that's really the lesson in this. Like I said, They could have got anybody to fill the position. They could have asked anyone else, you know, because I said I didn't know about it, but they could have asked anyone to fill the position. Probably those who are probably more qualified than me. You know, there are folks who are probably way more qualified than me for the position, but they saw in me someone who is consistent, who performs at an optimum level regardless of the situation, regardless of where they are, regardless of how I may be feeling, because you're there to do a job, and when you do a job to the best of your ability, to the best of your ability, that's all you can do is do a task to the best of your ability. Whatever that ability is, you give it your best, and when you do that, people can see, okay, this isn't a one-time thing. He's not an excellent worker one day and then he slacks the next day. It's every day he shows up and he performs, or he or she performs at a high level. So when that happens, they tend to get the perks. Okay, we have this position open. Who should we ask to fill this position right here? We need somebody to fill it. Who is the most qualified? Not in terms of knowledge, but in terms of someone who works hard. Who can we get? Well, there's that guy at work that is always handling his business. Why not give him a shot? Why not give him a shot? He's performed well any other time we've given him an assignment. Why not give him a shot? And whatever he doesn't know, he's willing to learn. He's a fast learner, so why not? And that's how that happens. So remember, consistency is the main ingredient to excellence. If you want to know the main ingredient to excellence, consistency. It's the secret ingredient. You can have all the skills, you can have all the talent, all of the connections, all of that, and they all can work in your favor. But the secret ingredient that will almost guarantee you short-term and long-term success is consistency. Consistency basically means every day, all day. In a nutshell, whatever it is, every day, all day, you perform. Every day, all day, at a high level, every day, all day. You may not be feeling well, you may be sick, but you give it your best every day, all day. Consistency is the secret ingredient. So you never know who's watching, but someone is always watching you be consistent. Remember that. Someone is always watching you be consistent. Okay, so hope you all enjoyed it, and I will catch you all later. Peace.